I've been known to miss a red flag. I've been known to put my lover on a pedestal. In the end, those things just don't last. And it's time I take my rose-colored glasses off. Let it know you take, tell me the things I like. Telling me what's the next, taking me for the ride. Let it know you take, taking my records right. Don't you know I could do this dance all night?
couldn't even get an answer. I tried to call, but my pride wouldn't let me die. And I'm sitting here with this blank expression. And the way I feel, I want a girl look like a child. expression. And the way I feel, I want a girl up like a child.
If I told you once, I told you twice. If I told you once, I told you twice. I told you twice. I told you twice. If I told you once, I told you.
Here we go, 1 minute. Good morning. Smash them likes. Hype up the stream. Let's see if we can get 100 likes in the first, I don't know. We'll do a giveaway. St. Patty's Day giveaway.
Ever since I was a jit, knew I was a shit. Ever since I was a jit, knew I was a shit. Ever since I was a jit, knew I was a shit. Shawty keep wanna come round, she wanna get hit. She think she done made me, gotta get him on my side. They wanna bust on the watch, she know that I'm timeless. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist. So tatted all over her body, oh. She just wanna roll and I don't mind it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, boys and girls? It is Monday, and you are back, and I am back. And it was St. Patty's Day, so a few of you out there probably hurting after celebrating your Irish backgrounds. Cheers to my Irish brethren out there, and anybody who's not Irish. I didn't mean to turn the music off. Everybody's a little Irish on St. Patty's Day. Anyway, what to get into? Wednesday. In just 2 days, we have 𝐂𝐴 joining us again for our FOMC, the biggest, greatest, most important FOMC of our lives. You better tune into that. We were looking for a pretty special pattern over the weekend, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. We're looking on CME here. I will say that this pattern could still play out. It just didn't play out this weekend. Maybe next weekend, right? Here's what we were looking at. Pretty spicy stuff. I promised you guys I wouldn't tweet about it. I didn't. Looking back to 2023, we had some very specific price action that, in my opinion, and the opinion of many of the viewers on Friday, looked pretty similar. Current price action from November to today, we see a gap, a high, a pullback, a higher high, and basically a fall that is very similar to what we saw with very similar timing in 2023. In March, we had a gap, we hit a high, we pulled back, we hit a higher high, we fell down, and the hopium here was that over the weekend we would rally, see this gap paint on price, and we would move up a leg. Didn't happen. Did not happen this weekend, but don't discount it, don't count it out forever. We could see sideways trading this week. We could see that happen next weekend. Who knows? Still on the table for now. I like how similar they are. I like looking at the chart that way. And really nothing has changed price-wise for the last week. We are still here at 83, 84K. Just trading sideways forever, it seems. Bitcoin dominance hanging out, looking very strong in my opinion. Unlike every other chart in crypto, this thing is inching up and holding on to those gains. It's not immediately giving back what it takes. Doesn't spell well for alts, but dominance continues its reign here. Bitcoin, if we're going to be bearish, if we're going to look for downside, this is the easiest way to look at the chart. We've really had this exact same projection for a long time now, all through March, probably even at the end of February. Looking for potentially that back test of the previous all-time high as from resistance to support. That would be somewhere between 73.8 and 71.2. Nothing new there. You got a lot of confluence. You have your 0.5 retracement. I think on regular, your 618, yeah, logarithmic 0.5. This is just a simple resistance to support flip. We saw the same thing happen last year off of the ETF high into the summer, pulled back to just under 50K, tagged it, moved on to all-time high. There's nothing new on this chart, boys. Hey, we could like try to make up clickbait stuff, and you know YouTube's great at that all day. But what is there to say? Indicators still not looking good. Money flow trickling out. Our oscillators down at the depths, down near their zeros. We do have bullish divergence still on the low from the 10th and 11th of March, but as you can see, that hasn't brought us anywhere. It's really just kind of chilling. This is maybe the only piece of real hopium we have. On the week, we have maybe a little bit here as well with RSI. RSI ever so slightly lower than back in September. But when I say ever so slightly, it's essentially a double bottom. That's not a super strong bullish divergence. Money flow on the week continues to kind of fade out here. VWAP finally coming back up on this Monday open, it seems, heading back to that zero line. This could suggest at least a little bounce, at least a little fill of this red candle over the week. That'd be great. So far, we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. We're just chilling at the same price. This is really characteristic, not of the Bitcoin that I have known over the last 8 years, but of the Bitcoin that we have known over the last 2 years. Going back to the bear market bottom in 22, Bitcoin has really been in this boring, I don't know if it's boring, but it is boring, painful price action. This really, you make a move up and then you spend so long doing nothing. You grind down that hype, that euphoria. You bring in a bunch of uncertainty, a bunch of doubt, a bunch of pain, and at least so far, we have ripped back up after. Nothing has happened yet here that would suggest this is different than every other move we have seen in this run. Moves up, grindy, long amounts of time pass before we move up again. Rinse and repeat all the way to 109,000, not even 110,000. But as the title and thumbnail say, they're trying to crash markets. So who is they? That's a really great question, Sharknado. They is largely in the mind's eye. They is everyone, everyone who is acting in the market. They is not a specific person, but there might be some specific people out for this. Without making any kind of comment politically on choices or decisions or stances, whatever. It's not the point of this. What the US has been doing over the last few months is pretty market crashy. I don't know how you would view it any other way, and I don't know why you would view it any other way, as we have seen the administration recently essentially admit this, essentially say things like, well, there's going to be a little pain, there's going to be a growth period, there's going to be a transition period, that we're going to see things essentially kind of crashy, right? So this is not like some crazy stance I'm taking. This is not some unheard of comment. It seems that is maybe the point. Markets, I've been bitching about this for a month or two. Markets love certainty. They need to be able to plan into the future. Imagine this. We're just going to take a very easy, hopefully to understand example. Let's say we're Jack Daniels. We're a U.S. whiskey or bourbon company, okay? We have to plan our production. We have to plan our distribution. We have to have so much data that we can depend on of how much we need to make, how much we're going to need tomorrow, where we need to move it tomorrow, okay? Every single day. This is true for every business, and I'm just choosing this one because I feel like it's an easy one. You need to have all this information, and the more correct it is, the better you are able to serve, the better you're able to profit. With just tariffs alone, and this is by no means the only thing going on, but just with tariffs alone, talking about, okay, we're gonna, let's say we tariff other countries, again, hypothetical, we tariff other countries' imports of bourbon. Well, maybe now they need to make more because maybe people aren't buying the foreign bourbon as much. Now they're going to be buying the Jack Daniels more. So they need to be able to increase capacity. They need to be able to increase their stock to be able to meet that demand. But then the next day, okay, that tariff is off. So all of a sudden for one day, you've begun overproducing, and now the next day you've overproduced, and now you're maybe on the hook. You're not going to be able to sell that. You're going to take losses this way, only to find out the day after that that now another country has, Canada has taken your whiskey off its shelves. And now you're not shipping to Canada. So Canada, this big consumer of your product, is no longer overnight buying your product. As a business, you cannot plan. You cannot, businesses like to plan a quarter ahead or more. You can't plan for a quarter. You can't even plan on tomorrow. This is not the environment for growth. This is not the environment for stocks to move up, at least in the short term. I'm not going to make a comment about long term, about a greater plan, about anything like that. That's not where I'm at. I'm talking about right now, today. It seems as if maybe this has been coming, right? Maybe nothing to do directly. Well, I would say that's a hard sell. Maybe this has been coming in the sense of that market cycle. We go through expansive periods, we go through corrective periods, rinse and repeat. Maybe it's simply this was time, right, for the stock market. Maybe that's it. Who knows? I don't know. But it's pretty clear that there are forces out there trying to get markets to go down. What do you guys think? Who is the they? That is the question. I think the they is many people. I don't think that it's necessarily just one. But it does seem that, man, I don't know. I don't know how you like look at it any other way. Only Las Vegas is what, right? As a whiskey trademark, Metallica whiskey. Wow. Again, it was just like a random example. It wasn't a literal example. Even though I think that is an example of that's probably being hit right now. But I think that's just one that just makes sense, you know? It's like you're selling your product all over the world. How much do you make tomorrow? How much are you going to ship? You know, shipping's 2 weeks behind. Without certainty, markets do not thrive. Good decisions, bad decisions, markets don't care about as much. They just care about being able to plan. And I don't think that is what we are allowing, or that's what is happening in the world right now. I think the world is moving farther away from being able to plan. Cake pump. Is cake pumping? I mean, without looking at the chart or knowing anything about it, brother, I would almost certainly say cake has probably dumped an absurd amount and is pumping, just filling in some of that inefficiency, right? Fall 80, 90%, bounce 50% or something, you're still down 80%, still down a huge percent from where you started. I'm looking for this Bitcoin short. Where are people seeing this? People are talking about Insider. Some $332 million short. It's on 40x, a massive short position. At 84K? Liquidation price of 85.3? What? Is this real life? Heat map. Heat map. No one wants the market to go down? Well, I would disagree. I disagree. Certainly there are always people who want the market to go down. I think in general, we want the markets to go up. As a people, I think retail wants the markets to go up generally 100%. Mostly because we don't benefit from them going down as much. Tariffs are a nothing burger, sure, but they certainly are not creating an environment where businesses can plan for tomorrow, man. I don't know how anyone could see it any other way. I don't know, man. That's the way I see it. You're still here. Nothing has changed since Friday. That's wild. Still looking at this. I think this is still in play on a low time frame. I'm still looking for a move up. That's unfortunate, I guess, for that big short. Liquidation heat map. That's where people are seeing it. $85.1, 85. 24 hours, I guess. Let's get like the 3-day. Yeah, 85.3. Okay, right here. So they shorted this little bump yesterday, or maybe just didn't quite get liquidated. But will WIF go up? That's a good question. Where can I find more info about this? It seems like that's all anyone's talking about is this big short. Okay. I guess it was in a report. Someone reported about it. Close to the 85.3 lick point, making it high stakes bet to watch. So let's put it on the chart where that position gets liquidated. Say 85.3. 85.3. Do it flat. It's probably in change there. Interesting. Big short liquidation right at the top of like this flat triangle. How unsuspected. How convenient. How convenient. Pump it. I will pump it right now. What's up, John Johnson? How you doing, bro? He will not get liquidated. HFG 85.3. I don't honestly. 83.5. That's a hard play. That's a hard call. Like, he only has 2% upside. I think he gets liquidated. I think he gets licked. Screenshots on Twitter. Inspector Caruso with the alpha here on Wednesday, guys. It's already scheduled. You know you'll be here for the FOMC. If you're looking for volatility, looking for a big move, that's the day to look. Wednesday is coming up, man. This is going to be big. We've had some mixed numbers, some hot, some cool. We say it every time, but I think this FOMC is going to be one where it matters. Some of them don't always matter. This one I think is going to matter. And we also didn't have an FOMC right last month. We didn't have one in February. So it's been one of the two gaps. I think there's 9 a year, right? Oh man, dude, it got so warm here. It got so warm over the weekend here. It was like 70 degrees. All the different allergies are out. I'm going nuts. 8 meetings. Nah, 8 meetings. So there's 4 skips. There's 4 months where we don't have them. February being one of them. So it's been 2 months since an FOMC. It's gonna spice it up. No, still open. Watch Gate.io Hilux. Gate.io. I'm moving slow today, man. I don't know about you guys, but did a little bit of celebrating of the Irish variety this weekend. And man, I'm moving slow. Liquidation, go buy exchange. Gate. That's pretty big for Gate. Last hour, almost a milli. Bybit. It's interesting. Have you guys noticed Bybit liquidations? Like, I don't know. Bybit, of course, commands a huge amount of this market in volume, but I just always find it odd when they're higher than Binance. Over the last 24 hours, shorts and longs relatively equally wrecked. 100 million to 72 million long to short. Not a lot of interest there. Not a lot of spicy going on. Slightly bullish funding, ever so slightly, just under neutral. Not enough to get excited about, but hey, better than seeing longs really hot here. That would not be great. Yeah, look at this. Someone said Gate. Look at that. 0.58, almost 1%. Minus 4% on Mavia. What is Mavia? What are these shitters? What are these? Bullish on song volume. Good volume? Good. Dixie looking dumpish. We can swap over to the dollar. What's the dollar doing? I was looking for a bounce. I was looking for a bounce on the dollar, but I also said, guys, you might be able to inverse. You might be able to counter trade me on the dollar. It is the one chart, man, that every time I place something, every time I'm like, okay, this looks like it's going to reverse. Looks like it's going to continue. Every time. It does the opposite. So far, I'm not ready to declare a loss here yet on this. But man, you're right. It doesn't look very strong, does it? Money flow coming down. RSI down. RSI looking like it's trying to make a new low on the day in overbought. We coming down, douche. Like, what is this? Like, the dollar broke out in January, January, last year, this year. It broke out, right? It mashed up. It's 2023 October high. Pulled back, beautiful pullback to previous resistance, moves higher, right? Moves to 110, and then just reverses. Just out of nowhere, reverses. Like, this is why I don't trade the dollar, man. I don't know how people trade the dollar. Like, beautiful, weak, big time frame breakout into what I would say is inefficiency. Like, at least, I don't know, at least like 111, maybe 112 up here if you look at the month. Not the 4 week. Look at the month, right? Like up here, and then just doesn't go anywhere. Like, what is this? What is this? How do you trade this? Huge breakout. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the lows now. Now it's like down here, 103. You're at like 2 years ago. It's like 2 years ago order block. You're not gonna bounce here. You're probably gonna go all the way down to 101, then bounce for some reason. Like, I don't know how people trade this, man. Hats off to you if you trade the dollar successfully. You're a beast. I don't know how you do it. Tell me your secrets. But that does look pretty dumpy, huh? Well, the dollar and Bitcoin, how have they been moving? SPX. It's like the Dixie. Been moving down. I mean, the bitcoins and the dollar have both been moving down since January. Roughly the same time, Jan 13th, yeah. Bitcoin, obviously, Jan 18th. So they're moving down. I guess that's probably not great. Usually we'd look for assets to perform better in a weakening dollar environment. Doesn't seem to be the case here. What's up, Gary? I think price will drop to 60. Make a full correction. It will fail. It will create head and shoulder and drop to 35. Damn. Guys, we haven't even hit March's high. We haven't even moved down the same percent that we moved down last summer, right? And people are calling for 35. Wow. How did you make it this far? Question for people looking down. Whoa, why did my screen got all moved? Question for people looking sub 50 right now. How did you make it this far in Bitcoin or crypto? Like, what? How did you make it all the way up here? Did you buy here? Be honest. You bought here, didn't you? That's how. Or you bought here. Then you sold. Then you bought here. Something. I don't know how you made it this whole trip, because this trip has been rough. They followed Gareth Soloway? Probably Hook Rish. What's up, King Peasant? How you doing, bro? Global liquidity rising. That's true. And everything's dumping. That's why I was saying that was my little rant in the episode here. Who's trying to crash markets? Somebody. Someone is. Groups of people are certainly. Because what is happening? Like, what is even happening? There it is. M2 has been moving up since October of 23. Probably our next print of this, gonna see another higher number. Have not even gotten back to the M2 of 2022 or 21, end of 21, early 22. This is like when markets peaked in 21. Doesn't make sense that we don't have I mean, we do have all-time highs, but it's increasing, yet everything is falling. The only thing that seems to be doing well is the gold. Gold hit over 3,000 on Friday. Pulled back in intraday, and here we are back knocking at that 3,000 door on gold. Let's see. Gold, you're so freaking bullish, man. I read somewhere that gold outperformed the S&P over the last 10 years or something. And I was like, that's kind of wild. Dude, look at this. Hit 3,000, sells off, breaks market structure, just goes sideways. Goes sideways immediately. This is like, hey, let's break this again. Whoa, what? Again, come on. Our side down, beautiful little reset there on gold. Bearish divergence building on gold's high, but I'm always a skeptic of the divergence when you're at all-time highs. Always a skeptic of it. She's going again. That was some exciting times. Who's here back in March last year? Been a ride, man. Been a ride. Just up. Hold up here, guys. Make sure if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, join the fam. I know it's a quiet day. It's a quiet Monday. The spice will come back. Oh shit, I think I'm out of energy drinks. That makes me big sad. Makes me really big sad. I am. This is the last one. It's okay, life will go on. Life will go on. Hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, it's a quiet day, but things will heat up. It will heat up eventually. Like, this price action is getting more and more compressed. Can't do that forever, we said. We hoped. Blue line is where the big short gets liquidated. Here we are hanging out sideways. Only God can create money. Everything else is a scam, I guess. Wojak. Sub CM. Bitcoin will hunt liquidity higher. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. In fact, I think if we are going to get a big sell-off, like a big crash-o this month or next month, I think we do see some highs. I think we run back to highs, sweep some liquidity before we dump. If we dump. We already tested 93. We already tested the 618 94. Rejection from 94 would be pretty bad. Be a good spot. If we see this run back up quickly, especially, not a bad spot for a short. I didn't have enough caffeine. Hold on one sec. Literally just grabbing this right here. Alright, I got it. See, I told you they'd be fast. Need a little more caffeine. Man, I am slowly coming back alive from this weekend. Yeah, we're going to look for potential short positions to get a little rally, a little pop this week. Maybe into the FOMC. 94 looking decent. Hold up here. There we go. Gotta take the powder. Put it in. Take the powder. Success. Success. Happier off the Celsius. I wouldn't say that quite yet. The Invisible Man. Sometimes. Creatine, guys. This is my pro tip of the day. Even if we don't find any good trades today, start taking creatine. Even if you're not working out, just start taking creatine. I'm telling you. Creatine is like the best supplement. It's protein and then it's creatine. Oh no, I just spilled creatine everywhere. Oh well, it's healthy. It's good for you. Soak it in my skin. Oh well, there we go. Gave up the vape for the white pow. Yeah, that white powder. Don't forget fiber. Fiber's, yeah, you need fiber too. Fiber's good. What does it do for you if you're not working out? You don't need to be working out to take creatine. Creatine is I don't know the sciences, but creatine is, to my knowledge, almost like an amino acid, right? It's almost like, it's like a building block of stuff your body uses, and creatine is just something we don't produce a ton of, but it has lots of health benefits, even if you're not working out. It is not just a workout supplement, it is a health supplement, just for your general health. Creatine make you a better trader? Absolutely. Creatine, I know that it helps with like uptake of water into your muscles and stuff. It does other things though. I always see different studies about its health effects. Let's see. Price has not moved. Flaxseed forces water into your muscle cells. There you go, Yash. Thank you, sir. It makes you look swole. It does make you look more muscular, yes. But your muscle cells need water. Your body needs water, and to put water into them is a good thing in general. Looks so weird on the green screen. What does it look like? I didn't even see it. Yeah. That's weird because this is blue. I wonder why. Huh. It's blue. Why is it? Huh? Magic. What's up, JCSE? You subscribing? Antonikia Johnson, how are you? Blue screen, green screen. Yeah, you can make it any color, but mine's set to green, so I don't know. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Listening to tunes, checking out some charts here on Monday. Not a lot happening. XRP down slightly from its Friday close. Opened at 230 basically. No big change there. I wish I had really cool, exciting stuff to tell you guys about these charts. No divergence on your high, at least for right here. Bull divergence on your low off of 197, but XRP largely right where we left it. ADA largely right where we left it. ADA on its 200 daily moving average. Tried to escape it on Saturday. Friday, solid daily close. Saturday, slightly higher high. Sunday, right back to the 200 day. Right where we left it. Wow. This is some of like the lowest volatility in the space we've seen. Solana, okay. Solana looking better than it was. Maybe. Dang. Maybe not. Climbing up. Man, nothing happened this weekend. This is like the least spicy weekend for price. Oh my god. Below its 200 day. Below everything. It's a rough look. Lots of resistance for Solana up here at 180. 180-ish. Lots of liquidity there too, though. Not a bad spot to look for a sweep. Take a short there if it reaches there. Sleepy means opportunity. Jacked shirtless stream next all-time high. All right. I will train from now until then. Just what? Buy market. Dude, I hate these buttons. Oh, I can just right click them now. Amazing. Ethereum. Hanging out at 1,933, just like Friday, looking for a monthly close above there. And some kind of bounce, maybe back to 2,500. Test that support as resistance on the monthly time frame. Do something. Bueller something. That looks not great. Damn, you've looked so ass for so long, bro. Just do something. They're trying to wait us out. Trying to get us bored. Rate increases expected Q3, says J-Day. Well, it's season till May. Hey, I mean, I hope it's by May. That'd be cool. Ethereum may be done. I don't know. Nah. I don't know. Done is just such a vague kind of outcome, right? Ethereum's still going to exist. It's still going to have a value. Will it ever hit an all-time high value against Bitcoin? Maybe not. But that also doesn't mean it's like done necessarily. Total crypto market cap inching down. It is, dude, I'm having like deja vu. Like how is it possible that all these charts are just in the same freaking spot like as Friday? Like there's Friday's candle. Saturday, Sunday, we're right back here. We're just right back to where we were on every single chart. Like looking at Friday's close. Anything? Bitcoin versus S&P, exactly where we left it. Bitcoin versus gold, pretty much where we left it, right in our pocket of 0.5 to 618. ONDO, nothing. Damn, CRV, nothing. What is moving? What did you say? Cake, said Christoph a while ago. I don't even know if you're still here, Christoph, but cake. All right. He said cake is bouncing. All right. Good. Cake making a little move. Let's zoom out. Damn. Guess we took some shorts on cake. Did not do so bad back there in April. Probably one of the only charts that I was looking to short. Back in like April of last year. Yeah, wild. So without looking at the chart, I think I was pretty spot on. Cake has really fallen a lot. March is high. You didn't break it here in December. Back down to broken support. Lower high, higher low. Yeah, you're just filling it in. This happens with charts. I'm gonna clean this up really quick. This happens with charts a good amount in crypto, especially like I'll say during a bear market or something specifically, where they just sell off for long periods of time. They make huge loss, like from 350 to 140. So that's a 50%, but you're already down like how many percents, right? Another 50% down, lower high, higher low. What are you doing? You're just filling this. This is probably the end of the road. This is probably a short at 250. TBH. There you go. Just what? Let me guess, like a 618. Yeah, it's like a 618. You're probably going to be looking at 618 in the other direction now. So down here to like 185. Let's take it to the top of that daily order block. Adjust this so you get a better risk to reward. There you go. And these charts can just do this for so long. Lower highs, higher lows. They just keep doing this forever. until the rest of the market figures out what it's doing. I definitely would not be taking a long personally on cake here today. I'd be taking a short over a long. I probably wouldn't even short it, to be honest. Low, this is probably low volume, low liquidity. I think if you take a short here, you could just see a wick and it's get you liquidated and then trickle back down to the entry. But gun to my head, I would take a short, which is funny because the last thing I put on here was a short and that worked out. Don't often put the shorts. Maybe I'm just bearish on cake for some reason. I don't even remember what cake, what like its thing is. You know what I mean? At one point it was like people were talking about it for something. I haven't heard anybody talk about it in forever other than Christoph asking about the chart. Who here holds cake? I'm sure I have cake in a wallet somewhere. I have cake in my fridge. I'm sure I do somewhere, but I don't know. Cake is DeFi on BNB. Okay, that's what it is. Find cult memes on ETH. What memes on ETH have been doing good, Jeff? Find cults in general. Okay. Sure. Pies eating poop. Not surprising. Closing charts here. Ooh, Tesla trade may be going bad, which is funny because over the weekend I was like, man, this looks so good. Long just seems to be the wrong answer, except for gold. I guess gold is the long. Dot will bounce. Bounce coin, says Gavin Sanford. Vet. Damn, I haven't looked at those in a while. BTC.D. Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance. They're really where they were, man. It is wild. It is wild how little things have moved over the weekend. Just a super unvolatile weekend. Let me take a look at CoinGecko. Let's see what's moving. I have a feeling there's going to be a few charts like cake that we just looked at where it's like you have a nice little bounce, but that little bounce is really just filling in inefficiency, just moving to a lower, higher, whatever, an inside move. Pepe up 5% over last at 24 hours. Kaspa at 7 cents. Holy shit. Holy shit. We haven't looked at Kaspa in forever. Every bot some Kaspa at 10 cents. I might be regretting it now. Wow. Utterly wrecked right here. Deesh. 5. Wow. Wow. It's funny, man. Only in crypto. It's like you do something. I remember I rebought Kaspa like 10 cents back here in 24. And you guys were like, no, don't do it. And then it like bounced and it went up to like 22 cents. And I was like, hey, you guys told me not to do it. Now who's laughing? And like only in crypto, if you wait long enough, can you see full circle? Like if people told you not to do something and you were right and you can like gloat about it. And then you wait long enough and it's like, you're wrong. Like it only in crypto, man. It's wild. Now down to 7 cents. Almost traded to 5. Like, this is where I'd be looking if you see it fall further. 5.2, 5.2, 5.3. That's pretty ugly. I don't even think you're getting divergence because those are big hits, man. Those are big oversold hits. Money flow doesn't look good either. Those charts don't. Those charts do not look good. Maybe the weekly, though, looks ready for reversal. This is a pretty powerful market side V setup on Kaspa on the weekly. Look at this VWAP coming up to 0. Money flow rolling over. Momentum pinched. Green dot there on the week. Wouldn't be surprised if there was like one more low. Maybe that 5 cents. Maybe a flat 5 cents. That could be a good entry. I'm going to make this flat 5. I can see one more move down before it'd be a good grab. I like 5 cents. Stop at 4. It's a good risk to reward. It's not bad. Yes, but what else is on your TRON coin? Remember when everyone was freaking out about TRON? It's just so wild. Like, things in crypto can feel so real. And it's just nothing, right? Remember there was like a moment where it's like TRON coin was like the next big thing. Everybody was rushing in to get it. And everybody was talking about it. That long didn't get stopped. And now where is it? $2, $3. Another one, another coin that like swept all-time high and just sold off. Like, it's so weird. I don't really remember seeing that in previous cycles. And now we're seeing it on a lot of charts. It's kind of scary. It's a little scary. Strong weekly close last week. Not quite strong enough though for TRON. I had to clean my mouse pad, and so now my mouse is on crack. It's like all jittery, I don't know. Moving all weird. Resistance breakout, backtest as support. I mean, as long as it stays above $3, I think it's heading back to 475. We had a long here from a long time ago. A long time ago long. 475 back to support. Test those resistance. Fill there and things are awful. You can see that though. Weekly does not look as good as Kaspa. Kaspa's weekly, the oscillators on Kaspa weekly look good. It's interesting. I'm gonna keep my eye on Kaspa. I haven't been watching it much, but perhaps it's time to go back to watching it. I'm just gonna run through some like dailies here, see where different charts are at. Monero. TRX. It's interesting. TRON out its 200-day yesterday. Bounced it potentially today. Get rid of, let's say the 100. Let's do the 20. Yeah, 20, 200. Bells. Bells. Yeesh. You guys don't even know what Bells is. JPY USD. Suey. Bog. Man. Remember when everyone was trying to tell you that you had to buy memes? It's just like NFTs, bro. Just like NFTs. Didn't buy them. Didn't buy them. And now they're like all of them are down crazily. NPC almost traded to 6 cents. Under a penny now. Yeesh. CRV below the 200-day. Barrett. Wow. 2 cents. Down 90%. I see why people have checked out of crypto lately. They didn't buy Bitcoin. They only had they got memes, and now they're all down 90%. Dog is down. Damn. I bought some dog. I got wrecked on it. Guess I got rigged. Do happen. I'm not immune to it. JASMY, ugly. Ugly, bro. Oh, man. Looks like it's coming back up to test 1.5 cents as resistance. So this is, I'm going to point this out here. This is something that I have been kind of saying about XRP. And man, that just caught my eye here. Do you guys see it? I guarantee that it plays out the same way, but look, when you have multiple tests of the support, even if you go higher, a lot of times still come down, still come back to pay for it. XRP, I mean, I think we'd all be happy if it rallied again and then came down. But it's kind of the same idea. My brain just went to this, is all those tests, man. It's like flat line. Flat line. This is actually really kind of manipulative that we got this rally here. This shit's broken down. Yeah, this is making a diamond. GME. Dude, people still are all about GME. At least it's not down 90%. It's only down, it went down 90%, never mind. It went down 91% from its high. Oh, dude. People are all about this still. The subreddit's still like every day hopium posting and like wild. Wild, man. I can't believe that. This is some game token. Got wrecked. ARB. Is anything hanging out above its 200 day? SCU, render. Wow. Rough times for everything but Bitcoin. Interesting, Nvidia under its 200 day. Looks like actually it's coming back up to test that 200 day as resistance. 127, 130. Here's VeChain almost fully retracing its move from November. From 2 cents, hit 2.1. It did get a higher high. It's still holding on to the low. I guess this is like arguably a little bit better than some of the charts we looked at. Retro. Gold on its way to 36. Gold on its way to like 4,000. Gold above a 200 day. Yes, it is. I meant in crypto. HNT. Oof. Pickle's not sad. He sold at 10 bucks. Zeta. I don't even know what this is, but down 90 something %. Damn. STX. Here's one I didn't really expect to take this big of a hit. STX very down. Damn, this isn't back to like November high. This is back to like 23 lows. Gee. PRQ, correct. Flare token. Still technically a higher low for now. I don't know. I don't trust that. Tau. You guys have been asking about Tau lately. 200 day sitting at 450. Still no good. Honk down. SCI down. NASDAQ under its 200 day. For a little mini death cross there on NASDAQ futures. So you gotta make sure no other music started playing, that'll get us in trouble. Okay, good. Blur, wow, at all-time lows. Surprise. Remember telling people that I'd sell Blur if I got it. Yeesh. There we go. Then we get to Bitcoin. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust at its 200 day, actually above 200 day. Bonk down. Damn, bonk at like multi-year low. Or not multi-year. Man, Jay, dude, there's so many names here, guys. There's so many names of coins that people were like just so crazy about. And they're just not crazy about them anymore. Link holding up better than most. Link, at least there's some kind of uptrend here on the lows. I think Link will have a run. 30-year mortgage rates above the 200 day. 6.65%. Still back at like early 2000 rates for mortgages on the 30-year. There's just so many of these coins people were crazy about. Really valuable lesson here for everybody in crypto is look at all these coins. All these coins that people thought were the next big thing, FOMOing into. Like, if I don't get into it, I'm losing money. And it's like, bro, nobody even knows what they are anymore. No one talks about them. It's gonna happen again. I'm not talking about any of them specifically, really. Just as a space, like that frenzy will happen again. There'll be another time where you're looking at a chart, you're looking at a coin, it's going up, it's pumping all-time highs. People are screaming at you, you gotta get in or you're gonna lose. You're losing, you're sitting out. Stay poor. And they all just end up looking like this. Jeez, look at this one. Zen. I remember this from like early 2020s. People said this was a good one. Chart disagreed. Zek. And then you look and you'll see like a bunch of them just aren't even listed anymore. That's when you see that little ghost. That means it's just gone. Not listed, not trading there. Double bottom on whatever this is. ZCX, double bottom here. I don't know if that means I would long it, but maybe there's a play there. Certainly looks awful. I don't know why you would long it, so maybe that's a good reason. 3.7 cents. It's double bottom from its bear market bottom. Holy shit. Wow. YFI. Remember, it's gonna trade to 100,000 before Bitcoin. Never actually got there. Sideways, wow. Sideways range. Trip down memory lane for some of these coins. Tezos. Damn. XRP, one of the only ones. Here we go. XRP above its 200-day. This is why people are bullish on it. They probably got bullish right as it crossed above its 200-day, to be honest. What's up, Chris? Do I have an exit entry trade set up for STX? Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Yeah, you want to look for a short? Is that what you mean? Are you looking for a long? It's gonna be a hard sell for a long. On anything, like just anything right now, it's a hard sell. 40, 50 cents. 50. 150. The music stopped. There we go. All right, 48 cents, just under 50 cents. I can see that. You can see that as like a at least a dead cap bounce, at least something, right? To a buck. If you're in a crappy position, $1. I mean, I could see $1 revisited. $1 looks nice. Oops. Little wick low. You didn't really mess with it. You fell. You just kept falling. I could see this or this. $1 could be a good short. 150 could be a good short. Damn. I mean, really, until the market just at all comes back to life, it's like you almost just have to look for. I don't know how you look for longs. To trade or not to trade? Not trading, not a bad move. That's an odd comment, 𝐂𝐴𝐳. I don't know, like, is that bad? Is that good? I don't know, man. Yeah, bro, the STX, this does not look the best. I think 50 cents, 48 cents is good support target. I think $1 is a good resistance target. I mean, you want it seems you got like 75 cents too. So yeah, 75, $1, $1.50, like every quarter up. Might not be a bad idea to layer positions at these. And we had this placed a long time ago. I guess it got stopped at 83 cents. Correct. Interesting. Trump coin. I'm gonna start. Oh, did we go all the way through? No, we didn't. We didn't. Total 3 and total under the 200-day. Bitcoin dominance above its 200-day. BTC USD, this is the scary part, man. Right here, hanging out. Right underneath the 200-day, flirting with it. Bulls really got to retake that level. You can see previous support broken, acting as resistance. It's not easy. Doge death crossed. Like 2 days ago. Doesn't seem to matter. I mean, I think 25 cents is a good upside target for a bounce for Doge. Test that cross. Litecoin under its 200-day. Boo. BNB death crossed 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Tested it. The redemption will. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Soul death crossed. TRX at the 200. This is the most interesting. We haven't seen many charts on their 200s like this. I guess the issue is that a lot of them are below their 200, so it's like kind of looking for that to break maybe. TRX on my radar again though. I wonder if there is a play here from like 20 to 25. Hold your cash, brother. Hold your cash. TRON death crossed back in January. BCH death crossed February. SHIB death crossed February. AAVE looking for that death cross coming in here. Like this week. Do I think there's one more pump? Yeah. Yep. Algo death crossed against Bitcoin. About to cross a dollar. Yeah, none of these charts look very good. They're not super hopium-y. Let's go back to Bitcoin. We haven't really looked at it that much today. So sideways. Obnoxiously sideways. Looking for 85.3. Let's liquidate that big short. I think there's another pump. I think there's another pump to liquidate the shorts here. Maybe 95. I think this would be brutal. Like if we were going to see significantly lower, I think this would be brutal. Fake break. Like fake break your descending trend. Double top. Double top at a lower high. We've seen a lot of big sell-offs on Bitcoin start that way. We got 𝐂𝐴 on Wednesday. Big moves coming Wednesday. Big moves. Bigly moves. Need a haircut. Need a haircut and a beard cut. By the way, I'm going to Bitcoin at 2025 in Vegas. You should join me. It's in May. Link for tickets in the video description. I don't even know what to look at. It all is... The prices are exactly the same as freaking last week, as Friday. Like... Friday. Now, 0.5%. Traded in about a 4% range over the weekend. Jeez. I think we got upside today. Like, not a crazy amount. But I think we see that. I think we see 85.3 taken out. At least. Everybody's hungover from the weekend. It's time. 30-minute rolling over. That could be good. 45 minutes slowly rolling over. That's good. Hourly waiting to join those lower time frames. Dude, the money flows, like I had to zoom in to like every time frame to see these money flows. Everything is just cookie cutting. It's just, I don't know, like carving out slivers in these time frames. Look at the 2 hour. Like you can't even see the money flow unless you zoom on the 2 hour. That's unusual. It's like a gentle breeze could blow this market in either direction. Three hour just rolled over. Yeah. I think we come up here. Amazing. I do appreciate everybody tuning in, even though there's just, what am I looking at? DCA and pray. It's smart. What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? A loud fart? Yeah, it could definitely topple this market. Scam City? Is Vegas Scam City? Fair enough. Fame return bullish? Lame. We gotta shut him up. You can break away, yeah, man. Let's get some stakes. Vegas, baby. Vegas. We got a big stream Wednesday. I wish it was a big stream today. You know, this does look like it's going to move, though. I do think we're going to see a pop. You know, 85.3. Liquidate that big short everyone's talking about. Seems like the play. It's not a big move. Not that exciting. But you never know. Big shorts getting liquidated on a move like that can sometimes lead to some rolling short liquidations, which can lead to perp-driven rallies. Not my favorite thing in the world. Prefer spot-driven rallies, but maybe it'll lead to a bigger move. I'm not super looking for anything until I'd say Wednesday. We have our FOMC stream. We have 𝐂𝐴 joining us live. Trump will almost certainly speak at the same time as he always does. As he always does when 𝐂𝐴 speaks. Maybe that'll lead to some volatility. I'm glad that we went live today. I don't know, I just don't have the most to say. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys subscribing. You can join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. You can check out our new group. If we see a big move, we're going to keep bourbon. We'll go live again. I don't know. Kind of out of it today. Maybe I'll go to the gym, see if I get my head in the right space. I love you all. We'll be live again Wednesday for 𝐂𝐴. Maybe sooner if it's spicy. Hopefully it's spicy. Take it easy, fam.